Hey fam, today I will show you how I made the best soya milk with a longer shelf life and in three beautiful natural colors. I've got a vibrant pink and a rich golden yellow and a classic white. But here is the twist. I only use natural ingredients, carrot for the yellow, beetroot for the pink, and to the original white, I sweetened it with my homemade cashew fruit syrup. Sound interesting, right? Stick around to see how I did it. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's get started. I started by straining off the overnight water from the soya beans. I poured the soaked soya beans to the strainer to remove the overnight water from it. And next I transferred it into another bowl. Add fresh water to it. Rinse properly so that there will be no odor in our soya milk. And after rinsing and they become clean, add fresh water to it and begin to squeeze between your two palms to remove the skin from the beans. This step is totally optional as you can make your soya milk without removing the skin from it. I'm doing this because I'll be using the pulp for another great recipe at the end of this video. You want to know what we'll be using it for? Please stick around and watch to the end as I share with you another great bonus recipe. And after squeezing to remove the skin from the soya beans, add fresh water to it. This is to enable us separate the soya bean skin from the soya beans. So I'll be needing a strainer and extra bowl for me to do this. As you can see, the strainer is already inside the bowl. So I'll go ahead and strain the water into the sieve gently. In this way, the soya bean skin gradually separates from the beans. And next, I will turn the water back to the soya beans. Repeat the same process until the soya beans becomes very clean. And after removing the skin from the soya beans, here we have our soya beans clean. Next, I'm going to transfer into a cooking pot. Add water to it. Take to the stove top to cook. I'll be cooking it for about 20 minutes. This helps the soya beans to stay longer at home. It also prevents boiled over during cooking of the soya milk. And after cooking for about 20 minutes, I'll be bringing it back and next I'm going to check on it to know how soft it is. So I'll take from it and press with my hands. And now that it has become soft, I'll go ahead and strain the water from it. And after straining the water from the soya beans, discard the water, then we'll go ahead to blend. So I'll be adding some of it to a blender. Add enough water for easy blending. Cover and blend smoothly. And after blending and it becomes smooth, transfer into a bowl. Then repeat the same process for the remaining soya beans. And after blending all the soya beans, here we have the blended soya beans ready. And now we proceed to extract the milk from the soya beans. To do the extraction of the soya milk, add some blended soya beans to a chiffon cloth. Then wrap together and begin to squeeze. Wrap the chiffon cloth together tightly and squeeze vigorously to extract all the milk from the soya beans. And after squeezing out all the milk from the soya beans, transfer into a cooking pot and set aside. Repeat the same process for all the blended soya beans. Extract the milk from it and also set the pulps aside. And after extracting all the milk from the blended soya beans, this is the soya milk we got and also the pulps. I'll set the soya pulp aside, then take the soya milk to the stove top and begin to cook. Cook and stir at interval so that it doesn't get burnt beneath. Please ensure to cook your soya milk to be well cooked until you don't perceive any freshness of the soya milk. And to know if your soya milk is well cooked, it begins to form clotting on top, just like this. So when you stop perceiving the freshness of the soya milk and the clotting has formed on top like this, turn off the heat and allow to cool down completely. Once the soya milk is completely cool, we move to the next step of making our colorful soya milk. First, we start by peeling our carrots. We peel our carrots to make them very clean. And after peeling, set aside and repeat the same process for the remaining one. And once done with the peeling of the carrots, I'll cut them into blendable size. And after chopping them into smaller size, transfer into a bowl and set aside. And next is our beetroot. We start by washing the beetroot, then peel the back. After peeling the back from it, cut into blendable size too. And after cutting them into blendable size, transfer into a bowl and also set aside. And here we have it, the carrot and the beetroot. Add the carrot into a blender. Add some soya milk to it for easy blending, as it does not require any more water. And after blending and it becomes smooth, transfer into a chiffon cloth to extract the juice from it. Also squeeze tightly to get all the carrot juice. This is all natural, healthy drink. And after squeezing out the carrot juice, look at what we got. Colorful yellow soya milk. This looks so beautiful. Add some more soya milk to it, then take to the heat to cook. And next we proceed to blend the beetroot. So I'll be adding the beetroot to the blender. Add some soya milk to it. Cover and blend smoothly. And after blending and it becomes smooth, transfer it to a chiffon cloth too to squeeze out the juice from it. And here also we have another healthy drink made with beetroot. And after squeezing out the juice from it, add more soya milk to it and take to the heat and begin to cook. And now to the remaining soya milk. I'll be adding some cashew syrup to it. If you want to learn how to make cashew syrup, please check the description box for the video link. And after adding the cashew syrup to it, stir together properly to be well combined. This is totally optional as you can use any other natural sweetener for this, like honey, date syrup, or whatever you choose to use. And after mixing together and it is well combined, I transfer it into a plastic bottle. And next I cover tightly with a cap. And here you have it, soya milk made with cashew syrup. And this is all natural and healthy drink. So I'll set aside and repeat the same process for the remaining one. And once done with this, let's proceed to check on our carrot and beetroot soya milk that is on fire. You can see that they've started boiling. So I'll go ahead and stir them. And after stirring and cooking for about 10 minutes, turn off the heat and allow to cool completely. Once completely cool, I will be transferring it into a plastic bottle. As I transfer into the plastic bottle, I will be sieving it with a strainer so that the soya milk can come out very perfect with no particles in it. And after adding it to the plastic bottle, cover tightly with the cap and set aside. Repeat the same process for the remaining one. And next we proceed to our soya milk made with beetroot. And here we have it. So I'll go ahead and transfer into a bottle. I'll also be sieving it with a strainer to remove any particles from it. And after transferring it to the plastic bottle, cover tightly with a cap. And there you have it. Three delicious, natural, colored soya milk drink. Healthy, tasty, and with a longer shelf life. If you intend to store it without a refrigerator, use a sterilized bottle and package it while it is still warm. Only open when you want to drink it. Shelf life up to 7 days. Which one are you excited to try first? Let me know in the comments. And now to our bonus recipe, which we'll be making with our soya pulp that we got after extracting the soya milk. So I'll be adding 2 cups of the soya pulp to a cooking pot. And after adding 2 cups of the soya pulp to the cooking pot, add 1 cup of water to it and mix together thoroughly. Mix until it's completely dissolved. And next I'll be adding to it 2 cups of cassava flour. After adding the cassava flour, add 1 cup of water and mix together. After mixing for some time, add another cup of water to it and mix until it is properly combined. And this is the perfect consistency if you don't want to have a hard swallow. Once the soya pulp and the cassava flour is well combined, take to the heat and begin to cook. Stir continuously so that there will be no lumps in it. Cook on a medium heat and stir continuously. As you cook and stir continuously, it thickens up and becomes solid. Once becomes solid and cooked, bring together and add water underneath so that it can be well cooked. And after adding the water, cover and allow to cook on a low heat for about 3 minutes. And after 3 minutes, open and give it a quick stir once again so that it can be well combined. As I stir, you can see how it looks like. This looks very smooth and starchy. This came out very beautiful and very easy to prepare. And here we have it, smooth and starchy swallow made from soya pulp. And now you know you don't have to throw away your soya pulp. You can turn it into a beautiful swallow. This can be enjoyed with any soup of your choice. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share with friends, and subscribe to Udu's Kitchen for more exciting recipes and DIY tips. Hit that bell icon so you never miss out. See you in the next one. Bye for now.